Hello everybody, and welcome to another Flaming Dice Reviews video. My name is Matt, and today we're going to be taking a look at a delightful little card game called Beasty Bar. We're going to take a very brief look at how the game plays, give a very quick gameplay example, and then I'll meet you back here for my final thoughts. This is going to be a very brief gameplay example. Players have their 12 cards and they're shuffled into a deck so that they're drawn in random order. The player always has 4 cards to choose from whenever they play a card. So again, this is just going to be a rigged example to show how the game plays. Now again, the purpose of Beasty Bar is to get into the bar whenever there are 5 animals in between Heaven's Gate and the exclusion card. The club opens, the first 2 animals in line get in, the animal that is last in line gets excluded from the game. So let's say this is a 3-player game and the green player plays a giraffe. The giraffe goes to the front of the line. Now the giraffe has the ability that it can step over smaller animals, but it's not applicable in this example. The blue player's turn plays a blue zebra. Now the zebra can block animals from passing it, like the hippo and the crocodile. The hippo forces its way to the front of the line. The crocodile eats its way to the end of the line. Now the red player goes and plays a parrot. Now the parrot's ability is that it can exclude 1 animal. So naturally they choose the giraffe. The giraffe is excluded and the line moves up. Back to the green player's turn. They play a snake, which orders the animal by number, so he gets to move to the front of the line. Then the blue player plays a chameleon, and the chameleon gets to mimic the ability of another animal. So the blue chameleon is going to mimic the parrot and scare off the snake. Now the snake is excluded, and the line moves up. The red player is going to play the crocodile, who eats its way to the front of the line, excludes these 2 cards that it ate, and again these, or I don't know that I've mentioned this yet, but any card that has this symbol on it is recurring, so at the end of the player, at every player's turn, its ability activates. So the red crocodile goes. The green player plays the kangaroo, and the kangaroo's ability is that it can jump over 2 animals in line. So now the green kangaroo is in first place. The blue kangaroo, or the blue player also plays a kangaroo, who can jump over spaces. And now this crocodile would be at this point eating its way towards the front of the line and would eat smaller animals, but the zebra's ability is that it's a blocker, so it doesn't get to go. Lastly, the red player plays a red lion, and the lion's ability is that it gets to go to the front of the line. So it's a very powerful card. Well, now there's no action. There's nobody eating, nothing like that. So the play stops. The first 2 players in line, or the first 2 animals in line, make it into the club, and the line moves forward. The person who's in last in the line gets excluded. And play continues in this manner until every player has played their cards, and then the player with the most animals inside of the Beasty Bar wins. Welcome back, everybody. Now that we see how Beasty Bar plays, let's talk about my final thoughts. Well, I really enjoy Beasty Bar. It's a great game. I've played with my kids several times. They really enjoy it. It's super easy to teach. There's really a lot of strategy for how simplistic the game is. And I don't mean simplistic in a bad way. It's just easy to learn. There's not a whole lot to it. All it is a deck of cards, which to me is a good thing. I do like filler games. I like small card games, and I like games that I can play with my kids. So Beasty Bar fits the bill very well. If I had to say anything bad about Beasty Bar, it's that some of the cards can be a little bit confusing. Not horribly so, but the seal, for example, switches the location of the Heaven's Gate and the exclusion card. And while I think I've got a handle on it, Some people might be a little bit confused by that. Otherwise, the abilities are pretty straightforward. They really are. I ran Beasty Bar through the Flaming Dice Review scoring system, which scores a game based on 8 categories, including fun, replayability, component quality, portability and setup. And Beasty Bar got an 85 out of 100, which is a good game. I do have to say, however, that if you have kids, while this is looked at more from an adult point of view, I think if you have kids, this is a must-have. It really is a great game to play with children, so I think that would raise it well above an 85 into the 90s. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, check us out at www.flamingdicereviews.com, and on Facebook at facebook.com/flamingdicereviews. I almost forgot there for a second. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.